Nuclear Family is a story of what will happen to an already dysfunctional family when they are faced with the absolute worst case scenario. It is a story that takes place in the 1960s, slightly prior to the Cold War era. And I think that is all that I can give you without having any spoilers.
This is my first production with 8th House, and I've been very impressed with a number of things. The level of professionalism has been top-notch. We have a great cast, and I know I put this in my bio, but I'm really impressed with how young the group of actors and the director is and how professional everything has been.
Well, there is a really fun, exciting fight scene, but I think that my favorite scene is the first scene where we're introduced as characters. And it's interesting, it's my first ever, I've never had a one-on-one scene with anyone before. And so it's a totally different dynamic than acting like in a chorus or in a whole stage full of people. And in this scene specifically, like I go through such a huge range of emotions that it's taxing in a good way on me. And it's very, very fun and exciting. I get to show off, so.
But the biggest challenge, I think, for the actors playing these characters is they're not really the greatest of people. They do some pretty awful things, and you know, as an actor, you should never judge that character, but when you have to learn how to make those decisions that they make and make it actually come from a place of realism. You know, so they're not faking anything. They have to believe that they're actually mean the things that they're doing, the emotions that they're actually saying, the words that they're saying that are very harsh and cruel, but they have to mean it. And that's the biggest thing, because when you're an actor who doesn't necessarily agree with what your character is doing, you can't judge them, you just have to go right with it. So I think that's the biggest challenge, especially having actors who are novices, who haven't done that before. So it's a newer approach to them, and it's been really fun. So
it's very important to me, just honestly, that this play happens in general. It's got a lot of events in it, unfortunately, that a lot of me and my close friends have been through personally, as a trans and gay person. I think it's very impactful, it's very eye-opening for those who maybe haven't experienced that or seen it on a first-hand level. And I mean, as uncomfortable as it is, sometimes it's necessary to understand.
Something that I'm most excited for everyone to see in this production is our dynamic as a group. We have worked really hard on this, and 3 nights a week we are here, and not only are we going through our scenes and making sure our lines are right, but we're also bonding and definitely sharing a lot of our lives and our traumas. And something that we all have in common is we all really heavily can relate to this play. So that's something that when we come here every day, we look at each other and we're like, you know, I know, Madon, there's nothing we can do about it, but here we are, and this is our way of getting through those weird things.
I think I would say my favorite memory sort of goes along with part of what Alyx was saying. Basically, it's just working with everybody, because this is my very first time ever doing anything like this, and everybody's so incredibly supportive and loving and caring, and it's just amazing to be a part of an environment like that. And so, yeah, I mean, just being with everybody is my favorite. Yes.
It's a lot of fun.
The whole big theme of Nuclear Family is how kids and families alike lie to each other and kind of are sometimes afraid to be themselves around their family members because they are scared of how they are going to react. Are they going to accept me? Are they going to beat me? Are they going to reject me, cut me out of their life completely? I really think that this is an important show to see just because of that. And I added some very interesting characters who have, each character has a moment to shine, no matter what. Each character is very important to the play. And I really just think this is a show that you are definitely wanting to see just because of how important it is and how it relates to nowadays.